Hey everybody! Today we walked from Awardia, Spain to Avramalosa, Spain. We made a bad decision and went a long way today, and we're paying the price, but Dad will explain that later. So last night we talked about the albergue that we stayed in, which is a municipal albergue with 32 other people in one bathroom. And apparently we sounded like it was a scary thing because we got some concerned responses from our children. We were fine. The albergue was fine. It wasn't living life on the high on the hog, but it was fine. And our phobia of the albergues is all over. We found out that it's very easy to work. You just, sign in and then you pick your bunk, and the best bunk is the bottom two bunks so you can sit next to each other. And after 8 o'clock, everyone has to be super quiet in the room and the lights are out. I am a fragile sleeper, as you all know. So about an hour after I went to sleep, I got woken up by somebody snoring, and then another person snoring, and then people tossing and turning, and people walking in and out of the door. And so I found that the secret to the albergue success are these things, and they're hearing plugs, earplugs. And we bought some of them before we left, and I just put them in my ears, and voila, I slept great until 5:30 when Dad woke me up because somebody was snoring and woke him up at that point. So we're fine. The albergues are fine. Today we are staying in a beautiful albergue that used to be a monastery, and it's lovely, and we have a private room. And the next 2 nights are in hotels, so we won't have another albergue experience for a little while. And then Sarah wondered what I was wearing. I have made the change from the baseball hat to the buff because my ears are burning and they're turning crispy, and so I had to change to the buff. I wore my beautiful skirt today because the German women look so lovely in their hiking skirts, but mine looks a little bit more like Colorado City, I think. But it's okay because it's all good. And then Dane, shout out to Dane. He asked if there were lots of street dogs. There are no street dogs. There are a couple street cats, but they all seem very well taken care of. And we included a picture of the cats that we crossed our paths with today on our video.
Okay, so today was a long day. We got up at 5 in the morning and we left at 5:40. And we got in 10 hours later. And so that was 29.7 miles today. So a lot of fun, almost 45 kilometers, which is, that's how people talk around here. And most people try to do between 15 and 20. And so 45 is a stretch. So we saw a lot of ground today. We saw mountains. We went up and down mountains. We started early in the morning by the sea, and we were just all over. And so it's been crazy. So on the Camino, they talk about how the Camino will provide. And so there's 2 examples that I could think of. One was a couple of days ago, I didn't bring a belt. And so we went to a store and said, hey, do you have a belt? And of course, nobody could understand us. And they suggested we go into town, and we went into town, went to the mall, found a belt. So in that case. And then today, as we started hiking with our headlamp on, I inadvertently lost my sunglasses. And about 5 miles in, we were stopping to just look for my sunglasses because I needed them, and also to drink and to eat something, when someone comes up with my sunglasses and says, are these yours? In Portuguese. I said, oh, yes. And so it was nice that the Camino provided my sunglasses again. So it's been, and then I'm dealing with some feet issues tonight because I wore some gaiters and they were too tight on my ankles. We don't have blisters, but my feet are black and blue where the gaiters were. And
he has kinkles.
So anyway, and we dealt with probably too much time in the sun, not enough drinking water today. We're going to try to remedy that tomorrow. But overall, it was a great day, and we're staying in this lovely albergue, and that's it. Love you. Talk to you later.
Buen Camino.